I have no doubt that in reality, the future will be vastly more surprising than anything I can imagine. Now, my own suspicion is that the universe is not only weirder than we suppose, but weirder than we can suppose. JBS Haldane. I love this quote, as I think what will ultimately end up being true about ourselves at the back of the book of nature is no doubt much different and far stranger than anything our limited minds can conceive. To me, what's most important, I think, is not necessarily having beliefs that end up being empirically true, but rather personally useful. If a given set of metaphysical concepts animates my life with a spirit of kindness, compassion, a sense of humor and humility, and of service, it's useful, and it's both pragmatically useful. I'll be a happier human, as will others in my orbit, let's say, that I see every day. But there's also the utility that if there's a spiritual reality that includes some sort of world to come, no doubt having lived a life that embodies those ideals will serve me well as that journey continues, which I am agnostic about, but hope to be true. And I like this metaphor that we see in the community about a car and a traveler. And while I'm not sure if it's true, it's a super useful way of looking at and living one's life. I love the idea of infinite games versus finite games, something that's often discussed in game theory and various life optimization circles. Infinite games are those that have very long time horizons. They're played with other people, sometimes many other people, and offer many opportunities for everybody to get ahead. In the fullness of time, if we're all playing an infinite game, it really matters not where our car is on the road right now. It only matters that it stays on the road. And finite games are generally zero-sum games. Somebody wins, and as a result, I lose. They tend to be much more competitive rather than cooperative in nature, like my car is ahead of yours, and I have to keep my foot on the gas to make sure that it stays that way. I don't know if it's true, of course, but playing life as if it's an infinite game with many horizons yet to come feels a lot better for me, and it creates happier, healthier, and more lighthearted humans to boot. There's a great quote that I love by Ram Dass as well, something to the effect of, we're all just walking each other home, and in the example posted in the community today, maybe we're driving, but we're headed in the same direction either way. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Thank you so much for being part of our community, and I appreciate you listening. Thanks.